So it's time to take a look at marital equality. Now, we all know that both marriage partners are equal. The challenge we have is in actually explaining that equality. So we're going to have to look for the specific location where equality exists within marriage. Now, the first place that we usually look is the roles that each partner plays. And traditionally you have the caretaking wife and the providing husband. But as we found more and more in our present culture, those roles can not only be switched, but blended. So even if a man goes to work, he will then come home and take on more of a caretaking role, which at that time his traditionally caretaking wife would then shift towards more of a provisional role. But if you look at this more closely, the roles are blended. There's no definitive line on who gets to play which role. But if you force someone to play a role that's not right, not just for them personally, but for the family, and try to enforce that role, people are going to be upset. So the point is not that there is a specific role that's equal between a man and a woman. The point is you get to create your own roles. And as your marriage and your family grows, those roles have to grow as well and shift and ebb and flow. But that, of course, prohibits finding equality in roles that are always changing. So we have to look further. Then you would look to body equality. Of course, the man and the woman's bodies are equal, right? But they're not equal. They look different, they function differently. And you say, well, of course, maybe they must be equal in their value, right? And that's a big debate. There's a problem with that too. How can something valuable turn into this? And of course, the answer is it can't. Value is eternal, unchanging. It always holds its value. There is no inherent value in the body. Why? Because God alone is value. The body can express God's value, but the value itself stays in God. If the body had value, the body would be God, which it clearly is not. So God is valuable, and the body gets to express that value. So not only is the body unequal between a man and a woman, but they don't even have equal levels of value because there's no inherent value in the body. So as we look for the location of equality, it's not in the roles that the marriage partners place, it's not even in their bodies. So the last place to look is the soul equality. And here is where we find where equality truly is. Your soul is the spiritual component of you, not your thoughts in your mind, not your emotions in your heart, not the actions that you take in your body. Those things all express you, but you are the spiritual being. The real and true you. And the interesting thing is, the soul inside a man and woman is the same. We are all the bride, the love of God. He's the husband, we are the wife. That makes every human soul a feminine spiritual creation. We all have the same level, male and female, the same level of spiritual authority. And this is where equality resides within the marriage. It's not in the body, it's not in the roles, it's in the souls. The spiritual beings is where we have the equality. So what is the resolution? Equal souls direct their unequal bodies toward beneficial roles.